And we've got Andre Oben, offensive lineman from Jersey City, New Jersey, right? St. Peter's Prep, Andre. I guess I always kind of like to start off these things by asking the incoming players, why Purdue?
Well, I feel like Purdue was the best place for me to develop as a player. You're playing in one of the hardest conferences in college football as a whole. There's a great strength staff, and I really believe in Coach Brom and his offensive plan, and I just think that going to Purdue, I think, and however long I'm there, I think I'll become a really great offensive lineman.
And of course, talk about the relationship Jeff Brom has with your father.
Well, obviously they have a great relationship. My dad and they both played at Louisville, and he was my dad's basically first quarterback. So, they go way back, and I know they talk a lot. I know they've seen each other. They spoke to each other at the this draft, and they definitely keep in touch, and they really, they still have a special bond.
And your father works for the NFL, right?
Yes.
And again, what capacity? What exactly is his role again? I can't recall.
He's the vice president of football development in the NFL. So he does a lot of stuff from like some youth football initiatives. He handles like the relationships with all the like the 32 NFL teams and their ownerships and like their youth football initiatives. He handles like the partnerships and like deals with Nike and other large companies. So he does a lot of everything. Definitely a large force in that building.
And then having a father who was an offensive lineman at the very high level, just talk maybe about what that's meant to your development and evolution as a player who plays the same position.
Well, it's definitely been a tremendous help to have someone kind of to look after and someone to model my game after. And ever since I was a little kid, he's always been sneaking like little lessons with me, in the kitchen. Just yesterday on the train station, he was teaching me how to stop a bull rush. So we always find our ways to get our little lessons in. And last year he was actually one of the O-line coaches for St. Peter's. So it was great for that coach student relationship to develop. And he's always been there for me. We've always been working out together. He's definitely a huge supporter of me. And definitely I'd like to say like I try to take my game after how he played.
And tell us a little bit about St. Peter's Prep, the type of competition that you went against in high school.
Well, St. Peter's Prep is a great school, and I went against a lot of great competition over the years, especially in my own practice field. There's a guy, we had a few like highly recruited defensive linemen come out of here. My brother being one of them. Great starter at Duke right now. There was a few, like there's a 4-star defensive tackle in my class, Keith Miles. It was great having battles with him in practice. George Rooks committed to Michigan, class of 21. So there's always been a stud defensive lineman over the past few years at Prep, and it's been great for my development as a player to just have somebody to go after in practice, have that competitive relationship, competitive friendship, and that definitely helped me a lot in my development as a football player. And looking down the league, I play in one of the toughest conferences, high school football conferences in the country. So I think it was definitely really beneficial for me to, I guess, throw myself in the fire and just, put myself against, this great level of competition. And I was definitely able to rise and meet the competition and excel and exceed against the competition. So I feel like playing in a tough conference like that against so many great players definitely has helped me and definitely will help me in my preparation to become a Big Ten starter.
What do you think your strengths are as an offensive lineman?
Well, as an offensive lineman, I definitely think I have really quick feet. My pass set is really clean and really advanced. I think I play with relentless, aggression and toughness on the field. I don't stop blocking until, I try to put somebody in the ground. And definitely my second effort. If you see like our big runs, you always see me like sprinting down the field, me and our running backs in the end zone, like run to the ball, So I just feel like my second effort, my mentality, and my quickness is something that really, really makes my game.
What is it you still want to improve, get better at?
Well, I definitely want to improve on my run blocking, and I know Purdue is a great place to do that. I have to, work a little bit on my flexibility as an offensive lineman, kind of stop like the power rush and stuff. But I mean, I feel like these are the things that I can work on. I'll be able to excel at pretty soon. But yeah, basically, I just want to become more dominant of a run blocker.
What type of offense did you run in high school? Was it more run oriented, or was it more pass oriented, or was it balanced?
Um, it was a little balanced. I'd say that this year we gravitated more towards the pass because we gravitated more towards the pass because we had a new quarterback. We do a lot of RPOs. We do some trick plays. So I'd say it's probably like 60-40 pass. And I say like if we're there's some games that we throw the ball 40 times. There's some games we give the ball to our running back Sam Slade, and he just he go for 200. So it was kind of balanced.
6'5", 310 pounds. You envision yourself being a guard or a tackle at Purdue? Do you know yet? Or do you have a preference?
I don't have a preference. Wherever I'm able to play at, I'll definitely gravitate towards there. If an opportunity opens up on the inside, then that's what I want to do. But I think I see myself more as a tackle. I think I definitely have the feet and quickness to stay at tackle in college. But it's up to how hard I work and what I'm able to show the coaches. So I don't have a preference, but I feel like I see myself more as a tackle.
Did you play any other sports throughout high school, Andre?
Yes, freshman year I wrestled. I wrestled some varsity, but mostly JV. And I did track when I was a freshman, sophomore, and I did a little track this year, but I wasn't able to fully compete because I had a shoulder injury.
And then there's a little contingent in New Jersey guys at Purdue, obviously, right now. Michael Alamo and Sanusi Kane with the high school out in Jersey. And of course, Vince Carpenter's coming with you, right? Are you guys going to live together? I heard.
I'm not sure. I mean, I hope so. He's a great guy, but it's definitely great to have some familiar faces. Also, Corday.
Oh yeah, Corey Sidner, yeah.
Yes, Corday. I trained with him back in New Jersey, so he's a great guy. So, and he was taking me around the school a little bit on my official visit. So, yeah, it's great to have that New Jersey, like the New Jersey connections.
Hey, any unique hobbies or any fun stuff, fun facts about you that you think fans would be interested in knowing about?
I don't know. I guess I love to play. Video games. I used to draw a lot. I mean, I like reading. Uh, just normal stuff. I sing sometimes.
Okay. And what do you want to study? Any idea yet what your major will be at Purdue?
Yes, I'm leaning towards finance, but I guess when I get there, I'll see.
Excellent. Well, thank you for giving us some of your time. I really appreciate it, Andre. Look forward to meeting you at some point, sir.
Thank you.